Yay, hold up, let me just get everything ready. Turn off my yada yada yada. Okay, so now I can't hear myself twice on my phone. Great, okay. My warframe time. Okay, chat. See. Oh, a few things we do have to do first. Unless some people are actually streaming currently in there, which they are. Oh, oh gosh. Okay. Oh, thank you.
It's kind of spilled on top. Careful, it's something sticky on this. Alright, there's just the napkins right here.
Thanks. You know what? Alright, let's just go back to continuing the story. Personal opinion. Don't know what's gonna happen once we go back in there, if we're gonna have to fight again or what. NA.
Thank you. A moment, please. Would you do the honors?
Arthur? Tenno.
Yo?
Forgive me. I need Lloyd to understand why I had to leave. Without him. Why I forced him to destroy the device after I had gone. And why I could never say the words he so needed to hear. If I had remained in the Deimos laboratory, Lloyd would never have been safe from him. You know of what I speak. And so I retreated to the only place in history where that entity could not easily follow, to draw his greedy eye away from Lloyd.
Okay.
Tenno, I require your trust. Craft the little curio whose blueprints you will find in the computer's memory. Complete the Kalemos sequence. Repair. Rebuild. When the time is right, find me.
The skin of a martyr doesn't suit you, Albrecht. If something mattered, he'd have found a way. It's too late. You heard him, Tenno. He requires your trust. So craft the bloody thing.
The bloody thing, yay. Wait a minute. Brother, are you British or something? Oh well. Oh. Return to orbiter.
Tick-tock, kiddo. You don't want to be late again, do you?
Buddy. Well, time to spin in circles.
The Jahu gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what form will do to help us.
Yay.
Albrecht may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and threw them away, he may not have cared for your safety. If that gargoyle is a threat, you must take it from the sanctum immediately. Now, activate it.
Yo, yo, yo. What?
At last! If ignorance is bliss, then you, Tenno, must be ecstatic. Come on then, bring it closer. Wakey, wakey.
Where did that come from? Identify yourself!
Please, Lloyd, let them figure it out. That's the right direction. Who's a clever little air breather? Hmm? You are. Oh, and now it's wandering off again. Hello! Here, in the jar. What? The fish with the big brain? Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we please finally get this interminable process over with?
Yay.
Albrecht used you to give the Cavia a voice, just as he used me to keep them alive. Such a resourceful man.
So, here we are then, the best of what's left. Really, Papa's plan was countered. Color me surprised. Right then, we may proceed with the sequence.
You animals have observed us all this time, have you not? You've given yourself a role in the sequence?
Indeed we have. Oh, come, Lloyd. It's named after Papa's favorite pet. Spare the rod and spoiled. We know the fragmented ones are heralds of the indifference. We know the chosen operator must summon and destroy them. And regrettably, you, Lloyd, have made this impossible.
Choose your words carefully, fish.
Tenno, the grimoire is incomplete. The final page hidden away by Lloyd. Be a darling and retrieve it. That's all. Run along.
So be it. The gift of decency was clearly not bestowed upon the Carvier, Tenno. But I cannot deny the page's current status is lost.
Talk! Talk! I can talk! Hey! Hey! Oh! Mr. Lloyd! Mr. Lloyd! Where is Papa? Why did Papa leave us? Mr. Lloyd!
I'm getting out of there.
We could all be gone too. In an instant. Like, we have to keep quiet.
Okay.
Allow me to boil this down for you. Should the indifference's corrupting touch reach us and take back our speech, we would be screwed. So, real love, and eradicate the murmur in this patch before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenno, there is some truth to what fish says. That page was the last thing my Albrecht ever wrote. Meant for me. Since I had no interest in reading his endless self-justifications, I hid it away instead. But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
It is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask, your tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
Do not patronize the Tenno fish. The strands of Kra are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines,
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms. I see now where she learned it. Whiskey's view, the rest of us are moments away from an extinction grim, black, and final. So, if you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you toward that sodding page!
Dang it. Alright. Enough laying around.
Competence, but here you are. Now, please, the page.
How about you give me the page instead, kiddo? Consider it part of our deal.
There. It's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word.
Filled hand raps upon the untimed door, and sans grimoire, we are undone. We've been rumbled.
Yay!
Tenno, are you there? Oh, thank Void. Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry! takes. It took my future. It's taking the labs inch by inch. Well, I won't let it take his bloody caviar!
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls, and then Tenno, through you! Keep it at bay! The strand holds. The indifference approaches. Soon, it will take on mass.
Come on. It's really not fun dealing with swarms of these guys. At the same time, they're barely even touching me, so I mean, hee. Okay.
Get out! There is nothing for you here! Get out! Out!
Tenno! The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
Come on.
Lloyd, you gave me back my sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead. first day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Eh, well, we almost got it, so we can try again, right? I mean, for real, for real. My concern is I don't know how far back it's gonna set me.
Tenno, are you there? Oh, thank Void. Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry! Future. It's taking the labs inch by inch.
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls, and then Tenno, through you. Keep it at bay. The strand holds. The indifference approaches. Soon, it will take on mass.
Oh, heck no. Oh.
There is nothing for you here! Get out! Out!
Tenno! The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead. Day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
Yay. No. No. Yo, are we about to have a kaiju fight, chat?
This stillness. Tenno. No. Operator.
The strand of claw has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver. Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think. He said, do not let it see you weeping, Lloyd.
We had a deal. The deal was shook. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, we end as we began.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work. You've met the animals? The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The void got in, somehow. Again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel, and they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time. To better times ahead. Tenno. The warframe Corvex was designed by my Albrecht's own hand to protect the chosen operator from the hazards of his laboratory. This design is yours, by right. I intend to keep the promise I made to him. When the time is right, and the equipment prepared, I will assist you to travel back to the past, to the pivotal year of 1999. Perhaps, between us, we may change history, Lloyd.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship, and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as reload. Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
And we have 4 more story quests. That'll be interesting. I say we do this one first, and then this one, then this one, then 1999. We've already gone through most of the story, which is actually crazy. Because after this, I don't know what we're gonna do for Warframe. Hi, how's it going so far? Deep kill, it's going pretty good. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised we're almost done with the story quests. And I'm pretty sure they only have one of those come out every year or something like that. I don't know. Let me just actually look it up before I end the stream.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
Oh, the next major story quest is going to come out in June. Yeah. We've already completed the Paradox. Of course, we have to complete the Lotus quest, Lotus Enters quest, and then, but we can do these two first. And of course, next time we do this, it's going to be us playing with Mesa, because it's been forever, and, you know, yeah. Hey. Yeehaw. Alright, well,